Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some Black Ops 4. Believe this is kill confirmed on Nuketown. Recorded this gameplay several weeks ago now. It was during the last, well, likely the last Nuketown 24/7/XP weekend for the game. And as I record this video today, I thought about recording this commentary earlier. I think I actually had a version made up, but it didn't turn out too good. And have about a few hours here until I gotta get to do something else yet again. But it is October 24th, so according to the PlayStation dashboard, I have about 6 hours until Modern Warfare drops. Looking forward to that game a lot, pretty excited for it. We'll see how my opinion shifts because it always does. I mean, every year I play the beta. If there are 2 weekends, I play the first one. Typically hate it. I remember playing Black Ops 4, and I was like, oh, this game is going to suck. The 150 health is ridiculous. I feel like I gave it some constructive criticism, though. It turns out the game is one of my favorite of all time. I really liked the way the game played. I had an absolute blast. So yeah, this video, rather, is going to be more of my kind of final thoughts, closing opinions, and overall experience with the game. I played it a lot. I think level 400 is what I'm going to cap out at right now. If I look to my handy-dandy PlayStation beside me, tab over there, I believe level 400, up 397, so pretty much level 400. I think I have 10 days in, so that's pretty average for me. Honestly, a little bit on the lower side. That probably sounds insane to probably most people that are like 10 days, like 24 hours, normal time, you put 10 days. I mean, I got friends that have 30, 40, so I mean, it depends what you do, what your preferences, what your scale is, if you consider 10 to be absurd, or, oh wow, you didn't really play that much, did you? So I have about 10 hours in the game, level 400. I really enjoyed this game. There were a few things in here that I really didn't enjoy. I commented on those. Map design was, to me, the pinnacle issue. Although the DLC and the content streams were lacking and kind of pathetic, honestly, especially since Treyarch's already come out and publicly proclaimed, or I guess publicly declared, they are no longer going to support this game in terms of DLC content, is kind of insane, because World War II, I think, probably now is done, but was getting content throughout Black Ops 4's life cycle. I got back on that game, not recently, but the most recent time that I did, it had been months since I played it. And even then, they had events going on. They had DLC available. Like, of course, it was all cosmetics. Well, the guns were there, but the guns were in the game. The guns were just offered. You could unlock them, I think, via challenges. So I got on the game, and I hadn't played in months, and I had like 6, 7 new guns to use. It was pretty cool. So compared to that, for Black Ops 4 to already, or Treyarch to already be open and honest, and if it is true, to say, hey, we're done, hope you enjoy the game, but it's there. What the game is now is what it will be for the foreseeable future. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll continue to enjoy the game as is. So to me, that's just them, one, just washing their hands of it. Like, yep, we're done, didn't want to do that in the first place. And I think that's what's going on for most of these COD games at this point. Just this year, again, Modern Warfare is not out yet. I have about 6 hours left. So the community's already playing. I think there's some people who have been messing around with their Xboxes or whatever. I think PC got it already, and if you change your console to a different time zone, you can kind of game the system a bit and get a little bit of early access. But regrettably, or maybe it's just life and evolving as a person, probably getting older really and having just more shit to do, I'm not that dedicated to playing the game a couple hours early. I already got some beta experience, so I understand a little bit of an idea of like, okay, I'm going to run for this weapon, I'm going to run this weapon, I'm going to use this class, I'm going to go for this first. I know this gun does decent, at least in the beta, so I have a little bit of an idea, but I'm not going to go change it around my time zone. I don't know if I doubt it even works on PlayStation, but if it did, I'm like, yeah, I mean, what? Am I going to get an extra couple hours? Like, whoa, like, so waiting on that. So yeah, I talked about the maps. Map design was just so bad in this game. All the maps that everyone enjoyed, at least from my experience personally with my friends and whoever I was playing with, the maps that were voted for in the pregame lobbies were always the remakes or just the recycled versions of the old maps. Like Nuketown's on its 4th or 5th variation, which, not complaining. I love fucking Nuketown, especially since I'm a submachine gun player. Summit, Slums, Jungle, Grind. I'm trying to think. Pretty much all of the maps that were ever really heavily favored were all remakes or recycled maps. There were a few that I could tolerate. I mean, the ones I just really hated, I really did not like Arsenal. I thought those sliding doors were silly. They got real hard. They got some serious hard-ons for those sliding doors in this game. I don't know what it was about the sliding doors and closing off lines of sight, and I get it's like, oh, we want to slow down the play of the map a little bit and not have people just sniping people through doors and spawn trapping. But to me, it got a little bit weird and a little bit ridiculous. Like, okay, you have to shoot this door once to open it, and then, by the chance if you open the door as you come around the corner, then So somehow kill streaks can somehow still get through the door. It was weird. So map design was very lacking. I didn't think there was very inspired maps. I thought that they were really just scraping the bottom of the barrel for ideas, and that's why the replayability was lacking. For me, I took a break, went and played Apex Legends. We got pretty decent at that. Not competitively. I got pretty decent at that on like a casual / semi-competitive level. Didn't compete in any tournaments, but I had a squad where we would win probably 1 out of every 3 matches. So, you know, it was fun. So yeah, back to Black Ops 4 though. Kill streaks were phenomenal. I love kill streaks that do work. That's one thing I'm worried about for Modern Warfare. Some of the kill streaks were a little underpowered, I thought, or a little lacking in their results. Like you'd get a chopper, and like not a chopper gunner, but you get like a strafe run or something, and it would miss every strafe. It's like, dude, Thresher in this game be freaking kicking ass. Like, come on, give me a kill streak that's worth it. If I get the kill streak, I want at least a handful of kills, depending on which kind it is. That's what people play COD for. People play COD to get the kill streaks, to just demolish their team, make them contemplate getting off the console, make them contemplate breaking their controller. That's why we play the game. It's for those rewards, not to have balance. You know, ooh, we want weak kill streaks so everyone's having a good old time. No, so Black Ops killed streaks, killed it, not killed them, they killed it. Quality kill streaks. Specialists, I enjoyed them. I mean, they were irritating when you got killed, but man, they were fun. Like this shit right here was a blast. Again, community support was a little lacking. I don't think anyone was surprised. Hopefully, it's the last year of having embarrassing levels of community support from Activision and the developers. Hopefully, they realize, like, hey, we can actually run this game out a little bit longer if we support it. So, really enjoy Black Ops 4. Had a lot of time, a lot of good memories on it. Looking forward to Modern Warfare. Hope it can do some of the same for me, give me some good times, and we'll see. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and see you on Modern Warfare. Peace.